Hey guys, what's up? It's Anthony here to do a different kind of collection video, something I've never ever done before on my channel. I'm going to show all of my original Xbox and Xbox 360 games in one whole collection. Now, as some of you may know, I started collecting for original Xbox and 360 this year, because my cousin, my aunt's son, actually gave a 360 and an original Xbox to me for free, along with an extra Wii, which is really nice, which is how I can hack it later. So I'm going to show all these. Some of these are new. Some of these I got straight out of the box that they came in. So I'll mention what I got, and I'll mention the games that, you know, I've gotten sets and games that I will get in the future. So we're going to start off with original Xbox. We got Rally Sport Challenge, which actually came with my Xbox. Pretty good game. Unfortunately, when I got the game, the disc wasn't even in there, so I had to order another disc, which is fine. It's complete, so yeah, it's pretty fun. It actually predates Forza Motorsport. It's like one of those early kind of racing games, so it didn't last too long though, unfortunately. I think it was probably this game only and maybe a sequel, but I'm pretty sure that this series, Rally Sport, didn't really last long. And it's unfortunate because it's actually a really fun game. And I'm going to say this too, my favorite game cases of all time are these green cases. Keep cases, I just love them so much. And I like how that was back when they were still using the Duke controller. Which is that big thing. Now what's interesting mostly about this is that it has a Microsoft Games insert, but there's actually an advertisement for a game that never came out. It was called The Unseen. And some other game. Yeah, that game never came out though. Some of these other games did though. But yeah, check out Rally Sport Challenge. Pretty solid game. What's even better though, Forza Motorsport. Now this game is super fun. This was basically Microsoft's version of what's that game series that was released for the PlayStation? Gran Turismo. This is basically their Gran Turismo. And it's a classic for a reason. Believe it or not, when I got this on eBay, it was brand spanking new. Like, it still had the wrap and everything, which is pretty cool. I paid a little bit more for it, but I didn't mind because I wanted to get a copy of this game. And now that I have Insignia on my Xbox, well, I did install Insignia. I just need to get a headset. But yeah, there's the manual, and there we go. There's the disc. What's Microsoft Xbox Live? It's part of that. So, and the cool thing about the original Xbox that no one really cares about, which I find kind of like dumb, because I mentioned it to many people before and they're like, oh, who cares, is the option for you to rip CDs on your original Xbox and play them through the game, which I thought was super cool, and I still think that's cool. No other game system has done it. Like the 360 kinda did it, but it's like you play through the dashboard, it's not the same. But yeah, Forza Motorsport, amazing game. It's a classic for a reason. Haven't played this one yet. Cabela's Deer Hunt 2004 season. This is one of the games that I got with my original Xbox. Now, unfortunately, this game doesn't actually work on my original Xbox. It does work on my 360 though. Probably because the disc is really scratched up, and my original Xbox cannot read the disc worth of crap. So that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Cabela's Deer Hunt, you know, it's a deer hunting game. There's really not much to it. If you like these kind of games, I could see you getting into this. And I might get some of the other deer hunt games, just, I don't know, those games are kind of more of a novelty than, I don't know. Once again, a game that came with my original Xbox, NHL 07. I played this for a little bit. Believe it or not, the disc actually came right inside the original Xbox when I got it. So I played this for a little bit. It kind of works, kind of doesn't. It's pretty scratched up. But what's weird is that it only works on my original Xbox. It doesn't work that well at all on 360. I don't know, some kind of rights issues or something. Yeah, it's NHL, you know, I always like playing as the Kings, not the Ducks. Not the Ducks. Anyone but the Ducks. Let's just get that straight out of the way. I know I'm from, you know, the West Coast, but we like the Kings more in this house. Here's the game that just doesn't even work at all. Well, it works with the menu on the original Xbox, but once you start the game, it just takes a crap right there and just doesn't want to play when you start a match. So that really sucks. I mean, it's just NHL. It's really not that special. I mean, it's kind of cool. I might get another copy, but you know, it's just kind of there. I got it with my original Xbox. I think there's actually quite a bit of scratch. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Hey, there's me. And there's like a little kind of split. I don't know, like I don't know if you can see. Let me try to get the disc out. Hard to get out. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there you go. See that little line across? That's like a really gigantic scratch on the disc, which I don't think it would really like affect it, but you know, you never know. Once again, another game that came with my original Xbox, NASCAR 06, does not work on my original Xbox because it's scratched to hell, but it does work on my 360. I don't know, maybe the 360 just has a better laser, I don't know. So whenever I get original Xbox games, I have to really make sure that they're in pretty good condition and not pretty scratched up, or else they won't play. So, you know, it is what it is. But it's like NASCAR racing. It's, what do you expect, you know? We're kind of getting to the games that... So we're kind of like starting the games off with just like typical kind of simple games. But it is complete. Let me show you. Yeah, it's... Yeah, it didn't even run on my original Xbox. But like I said, it runs on the 360, so can't complain. I don't know, I just like playing those games on the original Xbox more, but, you know, because the thing with original Xbox games, I'll mention this before I continue, is that sometimes original Xbox games, they didn't have the mind or the forethought to, like, make it, like, compatible for, like, later consoles, so sometimes you'll run into some issues, and there's, like, a whole list on the internet about it. You can look it up, like weird stuff will happen if you don't play on an original Xbox. I don't know. But regardless, I got this from a recommendation from a friend, aka Forever Retro 82, Ninja Gaiden Black. Not the original Ninja Gaiden, but Black. I wanted to get this game because I had heard Ninja Gaiden was on the original Xbox, and I was like, oh, Ninja Gaiden, that's cool. And I have you know, my friend, Forever Retro 82, he's... Forever Retro 82, that's his name. He's a huge Ninja Gaiden fan. He thought this was better than the original Ninja Gaiden, which is why I didn't even bother with the original Ninja Gaiden. And I bought this instead. It's actually in really nice condition, too, and it's also live. which I don't even know how you would even play online on this game. There has to be some kind of like mode for that. I don't know. There's the case, spine, there's the back. One of the best games of this generation, says GameSpy. Ninja Gaiden Black is beautiful, says IGN, and it really is a beautiful game. Hard as hell, though. Man, does this game kick your butt. Man, does it kick your butt. But yeah, it's complete. It's got the disc and the manual. So I was happy about that. I definitely recommend it if you have an original Xbox. I know they did, I think they did actually re-release this on the PS3 or something, I don't know. But if you have an original Xbox, that's there. Need for Speed Most Wanted. This is a great game. A lot of the races are fun, enjoyable, and I like the scenery especially in this game. The soundtrack is also amazing. It's got Static X and a bunch of other bands in it. Unfortunately, when I got this game, it came with the case and the manual, but it didn't come with the actual disc. It was that crappy Matrix game on the PS2. Not the Path of Neo. That was good. I'm talking about Enter the Matrix. That was okay, at best. Yeah, once again, another online-only game. So I bought a disc on eBay, and it works fine. Here's the manual, and there's the disc. Xbox Live. Yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted, classic game. If you haven't played this, and if you like Need for Speed, what are you doing? Unfortunately, I don't have the collector's edition, but it's not that big of a deal. I just like having that. I know it was also on GameCube and PlayStation 2. Let's see. Panzer Dragoon Orta. This is really fun. Get to like go on a dragon and shoot and like change it to different forms. It's actually the third Panzer Dragoon game. Because and the cool thing about this is that if you have this, it actually even has as a bonus feature and an unlockable the first Panzer Dragoon game that was originally on the Sega CD or Saturn, one of the two. I think it was Saturn. Maybe it was the CD. I don't know. My copy's in so condition. Like the disc is really good, but the art is like water damage, unfortunately. Manual's still good though. I have a great time with this one. It's not that cheap either. I got it for a decent price. But yeah, check out Panzer Dragoon Orta if you really want a really good game on the original Xbox. Once again, that was recommended to me by my friend John, Scott, aka Forever Retro 82. Capcom Fighting Evolution. I haven't played this yet, so I don't know. But I saw my friend, once again, Forever Retro 82. He streamed this game live, and this was also sealed when I got it. You know, it's Capcom Fighting. You know, get to play as all the characters and all that, and online. There's the manual and there's the disc. I've always been so with like Capcom fighting games. I've never been the best at them, but they're fun to play for sure. And the last original Xbox game we have on in here is actually a game I have on the PlayStation 2, which is Rainbow Six Lockdown. Good game, and I mentioned this in my PlayStation 2 collection recently. It's a good game, and I will finish it. The only problem with this game is that it's too dark. Like, there's like moments in this game where you really have to turn up the brightness. It's really annoying, actually. Like, I'm stuck on this one part where there's like you're in a library, and it's like you can't even see anything. If that was the sorry about the glare. If that was the goal, then good job, because I couldn't see jack. And unfortunately, this is another one of those games that did not work on my original Xbox, and I got for free. It does work on my 360 though, so happy about that. I might get another copy. I don't know. I already have it on PS2, so I figure what's the point. But yeah, that's a good game. So anyway, that's the original Xbox games. I plan to get like more games like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X, Toe Jam and Earl 3, and Crazy Taxi 3, and many others down the line. So now let's go on with the few original Xbox games, 360 games I have. Let's start off with the Kinect games just to get them out of the way. I haven't played these yet. Kinect Adventures. And yes, I do have a Kinect. It was like basically kind of like Xbox's version of the Wii in some ways, except more motion capture. This is kind of odd, but you know. It's got like a little insert. Oh, a calibration card. Manual. I think this has barely been played, honestly. Yeah, it does. It barely looks touched. And then, of course, wait, there's another game I'm missing. Here we go. I'll put that in the side. Kinect Star Wars. This was actually factory sealed when I got it. The controller you are. The controller you are. Decent Yoda impersonation, I know. Decent. Haven't played it yet, so I don't know. And this is actually just the disc, but it's Kinect Sports Season 2. I'm going to print out a cover for this. I should have printed out a cover before I record this video, but who cares? It's just a Kinect game. It's not anything big. Let's see. I got this game at a yard sale. This is kind of weird. Beautiful Katamari. It's like you make these like big giant balls of like all this stuff that you collect. Kind of walk around. It's kind of weird, actually. It's almost like a huge acid trip. And I'm aware it's not the first in the series. That the original was on the first one was on the PS2, I believe. But I don't have that. It might be a good game. I don't know. Didn't come with the manual, but it did come with the disc. It was $2, so couldn't go wrong with that. It's just one of those like odd games in my collection. Let's see. Call of Duty Black Ops Collection. This is a really cool collection that has Black Ops 1, 2, and the multiplayer Zombies for 3. Yeah, what can I say? I mean, you got all these classic Call of Duty games in one package. That's a pretty freaking good deal if you ask me. They're the Platinum Hits versions and they don't come with a manual, but that's okay. We have this one. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, which is only good for multiplayer because they didn't bother to put the campaign on a disc, even though they could have easily put it in with the size that what the game was. They just wanted to like basically encourage people to buy next gen. Whatever. I plan to play this once I get like an adapter. You got Rock Band 3. I don't have Rock Band 2 and 1 yet, or Lego Rock Band, but I intend to change that. I remember playing the demo of this at, where was it? Best Buy, back in the day. Comes with the manual, set list, and all that. Yeah, Rock Band 3, great game, really fun. Expect a gameplay of that. You're going to see that down the line. We got Forza Motorsport. Excuse me. Forza Motorsport 2. This is the completed collection, which is the Platinum Hits version, which has the entire game. Plus a bonus disc of like extra cars, which I don't know why you wouldn't get the Platinum Hits version unless you're like a really anal collector. I thought that was a good deal if you asked me. So yeah, there's disc 1, and there's the bonus disc. Haven't played this yet, but I heard a lot of good things about it. So I'm definitely gonna check out Forza Motorsport 2 down the line. And we got Forza Motorsport 4. I don't have Forza Motorsport 3 yet. It's the Racing Game of the Year edition, whatever that means. I played this online. It's pretty fun. You know, it's like the Forza Motorsport style of racing. It's actually pretty cool. And this actually came with my original, with the 360 when I got it. Oh, by the way, all these games except for this, and the Kinect games, I bought. The rest are came with it. Yeah, the install disc, and there's the game disc. And the last Xbox 360 game I have is Forza Horizon 1. I don't have Forza Horizon 2 yet, but I intend to change that. And this is the limited collector's edition steelbook, which is rusted to hell. But it's cool to have. You know, I might get another version that's not rusted, but you know, I have this game and it's not that easy to find, so. So there's the case, and look at that. Look at that rust. Man, that sexy rust. Yeah, it does have the game. And it has a VIP credentials all access ticket. Oh, that's even worse. The rust inside. That's way terrible. Yeah, there's the disc. Very fun, especially online. I played it with my friend online. The servers are still up as of 2025. So that is my entire original Xbox and 360 collection. Come on, focus camera. Hope you all enjoyed this. I intend to get more games in the future, and that will change for sure. Because I really want to build up my Xbox collection. And you know, who knows? Maybe one day I'll get a X or a Xbox One and a Series X. So, yeah, take care, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that is. Bye.